Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. Live for the first time in like a week. How's everybody doing? Welcome back, everybody. It's been a good week. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a pretty good week. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I actually had a lot of fun taking some time off because wow, dude, streaming for an entire year straight through was a lot of, I don't know, just a lot of time, a lot of time that I could have been doing other things, maybe more profitable things, but we're back. How are you doing, everyone? Oh man, so where do I even begin? Well, over the break that I took, I guess I kind of just slept a lot. Like, and by a lot, I mean like a lot. Oh, some of you might notice a new little setup. It's not really that different. I just moved the couch behind me because, you know, why not? And thank you guys for missing my face. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I moved the couch behind me. But yeah. Anyways, this is the new podcast. We're starting it. Today is the first episode. I don't know what we're calling it yet, but it's a podcast where we talk on Twitch live. I didn't set up a button to go back, so oopsies. Anyways, and it's here at 7 p.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/jimintz_TV. Gotta plug it. Anyways, yeah, so I slept a lot. I ate a lot, too much. I ate too much. I always eat too much, you know. You know, that's just how that goes. But yeah, I slept a ton. I cooked, I cleaned, did some laundry. I planted some fresh vegetation on my porch, in some pots. What's up, Kirby? How are you? Thank you for the welcoming back. Is that a word? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I was actually telling I was messaging Pyro, the mod earlier, and I was telling him I was kind of nervous to come back, even though it's only been like 5 days since I streamed last. I was like, dude, I've just never taken a break. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna talk about today. I was thinking maybe what it's like just streaming all the time. Maybe that could be something we talk about. We could talk about what I had for dinner. It was pizza. All right, there we go. We talked about that. That's over with. That was fast. We got that one out of the way. I'm not growing pot. No. Let me rephrase. I got some pots like the little orange pots that you put plants in, and I put them on the porch, and then I put seeds in them. Not pot seed, just seeds. Like, I have like chili peppers. I don't think I'm actually growing any of them in season. I just found the seeds, and so I was like, all right, let's just plant it. Let's see what happens. So I put some rosemary. No rosemary. Parsley, basil, and 4 other things in 6 different pots out there. And I didn't put any pot in any of the pots. And there are no pots. There's no pot in the pot. Oregano, that's one of them. Thank you, Pyro. Oregano. We also put, white onion, cucumber, and the chilies. I already said that. There we go. Oh my god. So smart. I have a massive mason jar of very sweet tea, like overly sweetened tea, because that's the only way to drink it. Okay. Thank you for that. Anyways, yeah, so I don't even know where to begin. How does one do a podcast? What is this even a podcast? What is the definition of a podcast? I feel like podcasts are kind of like audio only, so this isn't like really a podcast, but it's no strawberries. I'm sorry, no strawberries. I did not plant any strawberries. I should have, in your memory, in your honor. That tea looks like Coke. What? Come on, dude. That looks like tea. Not necessarily audio only. Not anymore, they're not. So, yeah, we streamed for a long time. It's almost my 1-year anniversary of like streaming full time. But in terms of streaming forever, we've been doing this for like 5 years. Off and on. Very spotty, off and on for 5 years. But for full time, for almost 12 months on the nose. I think literally tomorrow will be the day I got affiliate. I can't remember exactly what the day was. Like the first week of August, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. That's also when we built the new PC and all that last year on the stream. That was like one of the first things I did. Awesome. That's awesome, Kirby. I wonder who it was for. What? I'm confused. Oh, the drawing. Oh, nice. Nice. Sorry. Anyways, hi everybody. It's very nice to see everybody again. I'm actually, dude, I was missing everyone. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was missing literally every single person in the chat while I was gone, except for like Lopez and Masked Pro and Alt Pokey Lover and yeah, a couple others, but pretty much, yeah, anybody else that I didn't name, you were missed. Like I said, I rearranged the furniture. That was epic. You know, there's stuff behind me. If you're watching this, maybe one day in the future, like in 25 years, this is gonna be on Spotify, and like they can be like, "Who the fuck is Alt Pokey Lover?" You know what I mean? But yeah, so streaming is it's just a whole nother ball game because I was literally pacing for 30 minutes right here. I was just pacing back and forth like where the VR setup is, and I was just like, what am I gonna talk about, dude? I have no idea. So I sat down and I put a record on and I pulled out a little notepad and I got a little mechanical pencil and I went, like click, and then I just was like, all right, ideas, and I just nothing. Like actually, literally no ideas came out. That's not true. There were a lot of ones, but they were all really bad. And so I was just pacing, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to talk about just the reason I took a break in the first place, the reason we even changed the schedule. If you haven't seen, we changed the schedule. I used to stream literally okay, first of all, let's just talk about that. Let's just jump right into it, okay? 1 year ago today, I was a pizza boy, and I was like, you know what? Let's yeet out of this place and just go stream full time. I got a little bit of money, and I had an apartment. This apartment, I was like, all right, whatever. Let's just do it, dude. Screw it. All right. Mars had just moved in with me. I was like, whatever, dude. Let's just freaking do it. So I started streaming. My original schedule was 7 days a week, 12 plus hours a day. That was literally the schedule. Just no times. It was actually, no, there was a time. It was 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. That was the time. I dated a pizza once. That is actually, can you tell us about that? Anyways, it was 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. I have returned. What's up, Wizard? 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. was my stream schedule. And I think 2 days into it, start full-time streaming, I met these two guys, and their names were Djembe and the Doughboy, okay? The original mods, the Djembe and the Doughboy. That was Friday, I think, Friday night. On Sunday morning, they drove to my city, and we met at a Denny's and ate together. And then Djembe made all of my emotes and stream layout, like stream overlay, whatever. And it was epic, dude. It was epic. Yeah, we ate together. There was nothing else going on. I promise. We just ate together, okay? But within 2 days, I met these kids on CSGO. Okay, they're not kids. They're older than me. But I met them on CSGO. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm streaming. I'm a freaking full-time streamer. It was like my second day full-time streamer. They're like, hell yeah, we're coming down to Houston. Let's go. And I was like, okay. And so then we met at a Denny's. I'm not going to lie. That first couple minutes were very awkward. I was like, I could have had my kidneys harvested. You know what I mean? Didn't have my kidneys harvested. They helped me out a lot. They're really busy nowadays, so they haven't been here in quite some time, which is fine, dude. Djembe is still like one of the top subbers. Like he's like one of the longest subs on the channel. But they're both very busy with school and work, so we haven't talked that much recently. But that being said, all right, that was the beginning, okay? You get the gist of the hype that started this whole thing. So that was 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. And then that went on for a very long time. That was in August. September 1st rolled around, which is my birthday. And I was like, all right, boys, I'm going to do a massive case. So I did like the biggest case opening of my life on CSGO. Because at the time I was just like strictly CSGO. And so I bought, stupidly, dude, I need this money now, but I bought like $300 worth of cases. And I was like, all right, I mean, keys. I had a whole bunch of cases. I was like, all right, let's just go do it. I'm just going to freaking buy so many keys. It's going to be a massive stream. I'm going to get partner in a week, boys. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to get so many keys. It's going to be epic. I'm going to get 25 not. Literally, I got like 13 blue skins, like 65 grit. You know what I mean? Like, just nothing. Trash. Worth nothing. Absolutely nothing. I got one $50 AK skin. The Neon Rider? Is that what it's called? Neon Rider? I haven't played that game in a while. Anyways. You hate to see it. I know, dude. That was the saddest birthday ever, dude. I was just like, I just threw my money away on some stupid anyways, let's just move on before I start crying. All right. Did that. That goes by. Time is now what? October. Trixie Tricks raids the stream. He was cool at first, but then I don't know what, some beef happened for some reason. Trixie Tricks left. Trixie Tricks was poo-poo head, left. All right, that's where we are. October, I don't really know anything. I know no hard feelings. I just have no idea what happened. There was just some beef that arose, and I literally cannot remember why. But there was some stream beef. And, but that was my first raid. It was like 27 viewers. And that's when Allie joined the stream, Allie Kate, in the chat. And then I was like, all right. Allie said, first thing, right as Trixie rated, can I have mod? I said yes. And then Allie has been mod like ever since. Anyways, where was I going with this? After that, November, we opened a Minecraft server. All right. My stream schedule was still insane, but I had changed it. It was 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. And then I was like, no. That is way too freaking hardcore. That is like insane. Because most days I was going 14 hours, 15 hours. I would end up starting at like 2 p.m., noon. Because I was just antsy. I was like, what do I do in the mornings? I didn't have anything to do. So I just started way earlier and I still stayed up to like 2 or 3 a.m. And then I changed it from that. Oh, boy.
How many keys?
Oh, boy. Thank you, Ronald McDonald, for supporting the stream, dude. $250. Ronald McDonald, dude. I could do a dance right now. Oh, boy. That many keys. About that many keys. That's about that many keys, Ronald McDonald. That's about that much money's worth of keys, dude. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. McDonald's pays it forward. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a McDonald's plug. We're gonna take our first podcast break to hit you with an advertisement. Did you know that at McDonald's you can get a great value meal for only $1? They got a McPick 2 for $5. I don't know. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, moving forward now. Thank you for the massive donation. That was very, very kind, Ronald McDonald, you saint. Where was I? November. I don't know, dude. That you broke the stream. Whoever that was broke the stream 13 minutes in. Minecraft server. Oh, change the schedule from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. to, I think at that point I changed it to like 11 a.m. to like 11 p.m. So I was like still 12 hours, but way earlier because I couldn't take it like staying up anymore. But I said that, but like I actually didn't follow it. Like I ended up streaming like 10 a.m. to like, I don't know, for a while it was 10 p.m., like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then it ended up being like, 10 a.m. to like 6 because I would just get tired and it was like Minecraft all day, every day because we had a server, dude. I was like the owner and admin of the server. I had to be there. And that was with Tony, who I had met through the Trixie Tricks raid, but then that kind of fell through because we built this huge server and I was paying a ton of money to have it running, but I don't know, the interest just wasn't there from the people watching. They would want to watch the stream, but like not really want to play Minecraft. So we shut it down about, I don't know, 2 months in, I guess, a month and a half in, which is not a very good run, especially considering all the work that we put into it. And then Christmas rolls around. I don't even know, dude. It's been a long and wild, crazy ride, dude. It's been an insane ride, dude. When did I get here? I don't know. If you type in ! followers, you can check it out. And for those of you watching who may or may not be watching on YouTube, you should come check us out at twitch.tv/jimintz_TV and click that follow button. Hey there, do you know about Twitch Prime? Anyways. I don't even know what to say after that donation. That was very kind. Made my night. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. Very supportive. Unbelievably supportive. The sponsor for today's podcast is the twitch.tv subscribers. Very kind and generous people, as you can see. Ronald McDonald. God bless America. I showed up from the Trixie raid. Well, hello, Bucket. Welcome. Yeah, that was a long time ago. 11 months, 4 days. Almost a year ago. Yeah, it was about a month. It was early October. It was about a month after I became an affiliate and all. So it makes a lot of sense, actually. Anyways, December rolls around, and actually at that point I was feeling I was starting to become upset about Twitch, because I was like, I don't know. When I started, I was like, I really think this will work out if I really put the time in. I made it all about discoverability, which meant like, the more I'm live, the more people can find me. You know what I mean? Like, that made total sense to me. Like, if I'm not live, then my face doesn't show up on the Discover page or the, when you're scrolling through Just Chatting, you're not going to see me because I'm not live. That's just how Twitch works. It doesn't show you people who aren't live. They're just like ghosts. Like, it's like almost like their account doesn't exist if you're not live. So to me, I was like, oh, dude, discoverability. That's how I thought about it then. So my goal was just to stream always. And that worked for a long time only because I was so hyped. Like, I was so eager to put in so many hours, and I had so many ideas about like things to do, different wacky things we could do. Just everything. I don't know. When you first become obsessed with something, you just like, you pound that thing. I don't know, forever. You just freaking pound it. I was pounding it. But then like December rolled around, and I was like, damn, we've been doing this almost 6 months, and it's like, I just thought we'd be somewhere else by now. Like, I thought, like, I just wasn't seeing like the results I was expecting. I don't know. And so then, as most of you know, later January, out of nowhere, I'm minding my own business. I was kind of running out of like Steam. I didn't know what games to play. I had already, like, I don't know. My charisma was being degraded slowly day by day because I was like, I don't know what games to play. There seems to be like a lack of, engagement. And then all of a sudden, I'm speedrunning this really crappy game for 77 cents 79 cents. 77 or 79 cents on Steam, called Refunked. I was speedrunning this little Refunked game. Minding my own business. And Pay Money Wubby comes in the chat and he's like, yo, bro, you want to raid? And I was like, Pay Money Wubby? And I didn't know that he had me on his stream, like, already. Like, he had my audio going to his feed. You know what I mean? And I was like, Pay Money Wubby, you're like the guy that talks about touching kids on YouTube. And that's like the first thing they heard me say, which was, like, in my opinion, the best possible thing they could have heard me say. Like, of all the lines that I could have said right there, of all the things that I could have replied with, I'm pretty sure that may have been the best possible thing I could have accidentally said in the moment. Anyways, they raided. It was freaking crazy, dude. I forgot how many people, but it was whatever, 1,000 plus at first. And it was like, whoa, dude. I was like, this is insane. But the raid was not the cool part. I'm not even going to lie. The raid was not the cool part. It was the months after. The people that he exposed me to, the people who are still here today from those, like, literally, what is that, 7 months ago? It's like, Dude, that was crazy. The fact that like it had that much of an impact, and those people not only are still here, but they're like my friends now. You know what I mean? They're real, actual friends now. And it's just like crazy, just insane. The way that Twitch works. That's my one reason. That's my like saving grace. Last week I was listening to the H3 podcast, and Ethan was just shit talking Twitch, and I was like, dude, you just don't get it, man. Like you just don't get it. People like the Twitch community. Yeah, there's like it's toxic, and yeah, maybe the people who run Twitch, like I don't know, have some like weird obsession with fairies or whatever the case. The point is, all right. The point is that the communities that are on Twitch are literally some of the most wholesome, and like you can actually make real life legitimate friends on Twitch, which is epic. It can be super great. I agree, Inedible Kirby. I understand that there are other problems that we could also address, but it is not all trash like Ethan Klein wishes that everybody would think. We would have never, Inedible Kirby says, we'd never met without Twitch. I would know any of y'all lovely people, probably lovely people. No, I agree though. I seriously agree. We would have never met, never interacted. The amazing people that, I don't know, it's not just about like, I don't know, meeting friends, about like not, there's connections. There's real serious like connections you can find on Twitch. Real cool people, amazing people you can find on Twitch and actually live interact with, speak to them directly in the moment. It's not like I have to comment and wait days for them to even hope to see it. You know what I mean? I remember when I was 12 years old, 13 years old, and I was on YouTube, I had this weird like obsession with the channel. Oh, what was it called? I forgot the channel name. It was Epic Rap Battles of History. I forgot what the channel name was at the time. But it was whoever the dude was that was making Epic Rap Battles of History. And I was obsessed with watching them when I was a kid. And every day I would come home, I would get on my Dell Inspiron mini laptop that I got for Christmas the previous year. And I would check to see if the dude had looked at my comment. I would try to get it top comment every day. I would just try to come up with the wittiest thing to say just so that a dude could just acknowledge my existence. You know what I mean? And that channel wasn't even that big. I mean, it was big.
Welcome back, Minty Boy.
Thank you, Pengu. I really appreciate the donation. Very cool. Oh, we got a short little video from Pengu. Let's check it out. Thank you, Pengu. Very cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very cool. Very cool, Pengu. Thank you very much for the donation. That is very true for strawberries. There's trash everywhere. Just depends on your definition of trash and how hard you look for it. That's true, man. That's true. That's true. That was so dumb, Pengu. I'm sorry. That was so dumb. Throw some 808s on that. Thank you, Kirby. Very cool. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The dude who made the freaking Epic Rap Battles. Anyways, I tried so hard to get his attention, and finally, one day, I have screenshots somewhere on my oldest PC in the other room. I'm gonna have to find it and like post it in the Discord. By the way, join our Discord at !Discord or check the YouTube description down below. But I have pictures still from the day he saw my message and commented and saying, like, hey, he was like, hey, jimintz, thanks for your comment. Unfortunately, we're not gonna do that. I was upset, dude. I literally was upset. I was like, all this time I've been trying to get to the top just for months. Anyways, I learned a valuable lesson that day, all right? It was that YouTube is trash. Twitch.tv/jimintz_TV is the only good content you can find on the internet. Thank you so much. No, but seriously, I was upset. And yeah, that's why I like Twitch, though, because you can literally just instantly have a real feedback with huge people. Huge freaking people. You can go to whoever streamed. There are famous people that stream on Twitch, and you can literally sit in their stream. And yeah, maybe if you might get crowded out by 70,000 other people, but at the end of the day, there's still a much higher chance, or at least like, it's very probable that your message will actually be read. And it's nice to be able to just have like normal human interactions and not some like, I don't know, business, like contractual interaction with like a YouTuber over like multiple months of commenting and hoping that they see it. I don't know. I don't even know where we were, but pretty much Wubby rated it, and it a long time ago, is freaking magnificent. It was epic, and it brought so many cool people. But over the past, like, I guess 6 months after that, post Wubby, there's pre Wubby jimintz and post Wubby jimintz. Post Wubby jimintz has been streaming constantly still. New schedule was 3 p.m. or not this schedule, but the latest schedule was 3 p.m. to like 10ish every day except Monday, and that worked for a while. But now I think we have finally figured out a decent schedule that will not run me dry of content ideas, and also won't keep you guys just totally like I'm live all the time. Like, I won't have to be live all the time. You know what I mean? And I think that's probably better for everyone. All right. There's my shtick. Okay. You got my story. Here I am. Okay. There's a difference between, but from 4-star rates, there's a difference between wholesome streams and massive meat markets. Somebody say meat market? There's another 12-year-old kid on stream right now trying to get that recognition. Same shit, different time. Dude, that's true. I didn't think about it that way. There's another me sitting on Ninja's stream, on Soda Poppin's stream, on XQ. Haha, just kidding. XQC got banned for 3 days. Haha, XQC, get fucked. No, but sitting on Soda's stream right now, just waiting for that one moment. He finally reads it, and then Soda's gonna be like, "Shut up, you retard." And it's gonna freaking destroy that kid, dude. Okay, so here's something we can talk about. Totally different subject. Let's just totally... Next subject. 27 minutes in. Let's go. XQC banned on Twitch yesterday for 3 days. Now, I have an opinion here, and it is probably massively the unpopular opinion based on the stuff I've seen on Reddit and on Twitch today. So yesterday he got banned. He accidentally showed a tiny fraction of a penis on stream. A real penis, but a fraction of a penis. I mean, and by a fraction, I literally mean like 1/6 of a penis. Just the shaft. No other part. Just like, if you could imagine, like, let's say this pencil were to be phallic, which it is not. We should not refer to it as phallic. But let's say it was a penis. It was blocked from like here to here. And you saw like just that. Like literally just an inch of shaft, I would say. For like 2 frames. It was, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I am obviously not going to be playing it on stream. But have you guys ever seen the like softcore pornography that you can find? It's not really porn. It's like, on YouTube, you can find like animators who have like drawn over porn in really silly ways. Like, it looks like a dude, I don't know, delivering somebody a pizza. Like it looks wholesome. It's just like an animation. Yeah, safe for work porn. That's what it's called. There we go. Thank you. He was watching that, but a tiny fraction of the penis for like 1 frame was visible. And Twitch banned him for 3 days. And everybody's freaking out only because of context. And I think it's all about context. Because for the past week, all we've been hearing about is Alinity throwing her cat, Alinity feeding her cat vodka and not getting banned, all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then people are starting to point out, like, Alinity once showed a dick on stream one time when she showed her Discord and somebody posted a dick. And Pokimane accidentally showed a penis one time when she was screen sharing her iPhone. Like, she had her phone up and she was like going on Tinder on stream. Or not Tinder, I don't know, some app like that. It looked like Tinder, I don't fucking know. Sorry. And they both had showed penises on stream and they didn't get banned. But XQC did get banned for 3 days. Now I can definitely see, obviously, everyone is outraged on Reddit, like live stream fails. They're all freaking, I don't know, dude. They're just beating their dicks about the fact that XQC got banned, and they're like, oh, Twitch is a crazy double standard. But I will say one difference. Now, I'm not sure if there's actually a difference here. This is just, I'm pretty sure there's a difference. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. I haven't seen the VOD because obviously XQC is banned, and I haven't been able to find a mirror. But I'm pretty sure XQC was watching that video knowing fully. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure he was sitting in front of his screen, laughing with chat, watching the Safe for Work porn video on stream, purposefully watching it, knowing very full well it could have gone bad. You know what I mean? Whereas in both Pokemains, and this is my only like devil's advocate I think I can say about it, was that, and in all Pokemains and Alinity's, both of their cases, it was seemingly totally by accident. You know what I mean? All right, later, Kirby. Have a good time climbing. But she fed her cat vodka. Yeah, well, not really, even. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, people on Twitch get very sensitive about stuff, and it seems like on the subreddits, people are just so against them. Look, I do not like Alinity. I don't have any feelings towards, like, Pokemon, like, negative or positive. I really don't even know what Pokemon does. But I know that Alinity is definitely on a side of Twitch that I don't like so much. That being said, the vodka one was, she drank a shot of vodka on stream and the cat licked her mouth after the shot, and then kind of showed in, like, he was kind of in, she, I don't know, the cat seemed to be in disgust at licking her face. She kissed the cat. Okay, she kissed the cat. There we go. She kissed the cat. She nuzzled the cat. She wooed the cat. Whatever you want to call it. She nuzzled the cat, and the vodka that was like on her mouth, I guess, was licked by the cat, and the cat was like, you know, like, I don't like vodka, and then turned his head and kind of like fleed because he was like, ew, gross. So all I have to say that for there is, like, I think we might be going a little too far, like, in terms of like people raging at Alinity. It's like they complain that Twitch bans people too easily, but at the same time, they're like begging and screaming for people to get banned easily. I don't understand. I understand. Like, I would never do that to a cat, right? I don't have a cat. I've had cats, and I wouldn't do that to a cat. Okay. I understand cats. I've had cats for my entire life up until the point I moved out last year. I understand cats. I wouldn't feed my cat vodka in a bowl. I wouldn't kiss a cat with vodka in my mouth. Do I think Alinity should be banned from Twitch because her cat and her, like, nuzzled and their cat was like, ew, gross, vodka? I don't know, dude. I really don't know. Because I really don't know. I don't know. I believe that's true for Strawberries. I believe it is digging pretty deep. I think she was, like, holding vodka in her mouth with the intent to make the cat taste it, says Don't Pay Money Baby. I don't know, dude. I have to rewatch the clip. I probably won't watch it on stream just because I don't know if it's... I don't know if Twitch decides that it's TOS, then you know what I mean? I don't know if she should be banned for that. Okay, another one was the cat throwing over the chair thing. People freaked out way too hard over that, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but like I said, I've owned cats my entire life. I come from a middle-class family. We had pets, a dog, a couple birds, some cats. You know, we had it all. A couple fishes at one point. All right. When she lifted the cat, all right, first of all, I don't know if she could fling a huge cat, like, very far over a chair like that, a tall chair. But second of all, I don't understand. I don't think people understand how insanely, like, how do I put it? Ninja-like? I don't know what else to say it. Cats are. I'm not advocating for Alinity saying we should throw cats. Obviously not. But to me, it looked more like a, get off my chair. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, get off me. I'm playing a game. Thank you. And like I said, if I had a cat, I wouldn't throw my cat over the chair. I'd just probably pet the cat and die in Apex Legends because I freaking hate that game. Why would you like Apex Legends enough to move your cat away from you playing it? I don't know. To me, that'd be like saving me from playing the game. Anyways, cats are very agile. Thank you, Pyro. Yeah, exactly. Why would you even be playing Apex Legends? Bad game, you know? Number one, first of all. That's true. That's true for Strawberries. Lane Train, how are you doing? Welcome. My my sweet tea is getting all over my post-it notes about what I need to do over the next few days. Anyways, those are my thoughts on Alinity. And yeah, I just don't know if what, like I said, I really do not like the content of her streams. I don't like streamers, I guess, that just do what she does. And I think it's pretty obvious what she does. And if you don't know, well, go check her profile out. But at the same time, I don't think she should just get banned because she tossed a cat maybe onto the floor. Sure. It did not appear to be that aggressive of a toss, and that certainly did not constitute as animal abuse. For sure. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what to call what she did. I definitely know it wasn't animal abuse. That's for sure. Is that sweet tea? Yes. I drink a lot of sweet tea now because I used to drink a lot of Kool-Aid. And then I was like, I'm just going to start buying tea and then making sweet tea, even though it's probably way worse for me. All these things are awful for me, you know, but hey, you know, live fast, die young. Don't do that. Live healthy. Come on, guys. Be sensible. Forrest Strawberry says, seemingly arbitrary ban policy is at the core of all dead online communities. That is a good point. That is a really good point. Yeah, I mean, that's not wrong. That's not wrong for sure. I've been in a ton of communities that have just failed due to really bad moderation. That's true. I guess I defend Twitch more than probably most people do, only because I want them to succeed. I don't know. Whenever Ethan was talking about it in the podcast last week, I don't know if any of you guys watched the H3 podcast. I told myself I was going to stop watching it because of things like this. But when Ethan was talking about Twitch, it just sounded like an old person. It sounded like an old person talking about the internet. It sounded like somebody who was like 65 being like, all these damn kids. You know, like, it was just like, holy moly, Ethan, like, chill. Like, actually use Twitch or something. I don't know. Like, it seems such, like, he seemed to be coming from a different platform than the one I'm on. But maybe I just am looking at it in a totally different perspective than what he is. Because he was just shitting on Twitch. He was just... only Sith deals in absolute... That's... But he was literally just shitting on Twitch. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, I know it's not all rainbows and sunshines over here. But... Okay, here's the third topic at 38 minutes in. Third topic, number 3. YouTube fucking sucks. All right? YouTube is fucking trash. Do I still use it? Absolutely. Every day. But it fucking sucks, dude. YouTube is category 5 hurricane over there. Because, dude, just compared to Twitch. That's if I'm comparing the two, Twitch, I'm sorry, any day of the week, it's so much more. What did I just say? Okay. It's like I said, I still use it. Like I said, I still use it. You know what I mean? I'm not banned. I'm not saying everybody fuck YouTube. I'm just saying it fucking sucks only because the content is so farmed over there. Like, it's so, the way they've set the rules, I'm sorry, not the way the algorithm has set the rules up is just so that it's looking for like a peak video. And that means every video is going to be the same, if that makes sense. So, like, the way on YouTube, I guess I see it is the algorithm, it has, you know, it has a billion generations every day or whatever. I don't know how fast their algorithm works, but I'm sure it's pretty fast, like changing the way it sees what a perfect YouTube video is. What is a perfectly monetizable what is perfectly monetizable content? And then people just shape their videos exactly to what that code is. Like, they just follow that, whatever that, like, template is, I guess. I guess that's the best word for it. I don't know. Like I said, I still use YouTube. I still watch YouTube videos. But more and more every day, while I'm watching a video, I will literally be thinking to myself, like, do you guys remember a long time ago on stream, I was talking about movies, and I was saying, more and more of the time, if I go see a movie in theaters, I'm actively thinking to myself how cringy it is, like what I'm watching is. Like, and it makes movie watching unenjoyable for me now. Like watching a movie, like, I don't know, just watching any older movie, like compared to today's movies, like, for example, any superhero movie that has come out in the past 10 years, practically. And it's just, like, 99 out of 100 times is just, like, so, you can just read straight through the plot. It's so boring and just cringy to watch. Anyways, that's what it feels like on YouTube. Exactly like that. I feel like I'll be watching a video, 4 minutes into it, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'll be watching it and be like, what am I watching right now? This has no bearing on my reality at all. Why am I watching a salami expert guess between cheap versus expensive salami? I don't fucking care about salami. I don't even fucking like salami. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of shit. I'll just find myself watching shit that has actually no like bearing on me at all in any way, shape, or form. And it's like, why do I even click on shit like this? It's just like the more I watch YouTube, the more I find content like that. That's all. Is YouTube all trash? No. That's why I still watch it. That's why I'm probably going to upload. Well, no. That's why I am uploading this podcast onto it. There are parts of it that are bad, and I just feel like a lot of it is becoming like that. But maybe it's just all I see. I don't know, dude. Don't Pay Money to Wubby says, I like some of the content creators on YouTube, but the platform sucks. I feel more and more like that every day. But maybe I'm just pulling an Ethan Klein, and I'm just being like one of those old people I was talking about, where it's just like, you know, just shitting on something that a young person finds totally acceptable. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just feels like that. I don't fucking know why it feels like that, but it does. I have suspicions that it has to do with the way that the algorithm functions and the way that creators chase the way the algorithm functions. But those are just my suspicions. The only reason I really like Twitch compared to YouTube, the reason I say YouTube is shit compared to Twitch, is that, going back to what I said earlier about, epic rap battles of history, at least on Twitch, if I find some guy streaming, like, let's say, Inedible Kirby, who was in chat just a few minutes ago, he just left, but if I find his stream, I can sit and watch his stream for a long amount of time, be engaged in what I'm watching in, have a meaningful conversation with somebody, or not. I can just meme, like, we just joke around, or I can have a very legitimate conversation like you guys in the chat and me are having right now. But on YouTube, I just feel like that just doesn't happen. It's so 1 in 100. But I guess you could say the same thing for Twitch, because look at Alinity. I guess 4 strawberries is the most correct. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Okay. That's it. Every platform fucking sucks. Okay, here's another idea that I had while I was taking my break from streaming. Every social media fucking sucks. Every single social media is fucking bad for you. I mean, like, cancerous feeling. Allie wants me to talk about the new casino update in GTA, but I haven't played it. I don't want to play it. That game is very outdated. I don't know who I was talking about. Maybe it was Lane. When Lane was over, was I talking to Lane about it? Maybe it was. We were saying, like, it's just dude, that game came out in what, like 2013? What year did that game come out in, dude? I'm sorry, that game is outdated. They're at this point, they're literally relying on gambling addiction to continue the development of it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, we were talking about it. That's right. Yeah. Anyways, what was I talking about before? Casino update. Oh yeah, social media is poo-poo, dude. Just poop. It's so bad. Like, the more I look around, I don't know, dude. I'm tired of it. I really am. Like, I would say about a month. Okay, this all started a couple months ago. Probably, actually, probably like May. Yeah, like it was yeah, a couple months ago, whatever the fuck. Jesus Christ. A couple months ago I permanently deleted my Facebook account. And that was kind of the start of it all. And then I like got rid of Messenger obviously. I deactivated any account associated with my Facebook account, you know, for example, like 8-ball pool. That kind of stupid that kind of trash. But I deactivated those accounts, and I was just moving. Every couple of weeks, I would just have this urge to go purge. That was an unintentional rhyme. But I would have the urge to go purge another social media. I don't know why. It just felt so good whenever I did that Facebook one. I was like, damn, it's like I'm breaking away from chains or something. So I freaking trashed that Facebook. Next, I went through Instagram and just unfollowed every single person that I did not have a meaningful relationship with in real life or was not highly invested or greatly interested in. Or family member, whatever, you name it. So I just purged like 300 people that I was following because they were just random ass people from like 4th grade or people that I just did not give a shit about or friends of friends. I'm like, fuck all these people that do not matter at all. But that didn't feel like enough. Even though I was only seeing like feeds of people that I liked in real life, I just don't give a shit about their fake online persona that we all put up. So I just uninstalled the app. I didn't feel it necessary to delete it just because I was like, whatever, I'll just keep the username. Snapchat, I got on it, purged every piece of information that I've ever put on it, and then I just kept the account. I logged out, deleted the app, but I kept the account just so I could keep the username. The only thing I did with all these platforms is I kept the username, except fuck Facebook. That doesn't count. YouTube, you guys have noticed that I've stopped posting on it so much, and like I said, it's kind of due in fact that I feel like I'm just adding to a massive pile of shit. It's like I'm taking a poop on a really big pile of poop, you know? And it's like, why do that when I could just not, you know? Don't pay money to Wubby says, yeah, I was done with Facebook like 2 years ago this December. Dude, and he also says, dude, social media feels so trashy and addictive and unhealthy. I don't know if it definitely does have some of those addictive qualities, but I don't know. It's not addictive in a good. It's not even fun. Like I don't know. It's like it's not even. It's like I started my Facebook account in 2008 as a young lad. I was 10. That was my first social media when I first got my Dell in. No, I guess it was before the Dell Inspiron Mini. Actually, it was on my mom's laptop. Because I got the Dell when I was 11, I think. But I got a Facebook when I was 10, 2008. I know that for sure. Late 2008, like November. And at first I did it because it seemed cool. And it seemed cool. Like in middle school, I was like talking to friends on Facebook, and we were actually posting stuff. And I don't know, it was cool in that regard. But as I grow older, it's not like, yeah, looking back at old stuff I posted was obviously cringy, but I just didn't care about what anybody else posted. All I cared about was how well my post did. Like, if that makes any sense, like, I only cared if my posts were taken well. Not like if they got a ton of likes or whatever, just if people reacted to them in a positive manner and not a negative one. And it's like, that just feels fucking weird. It's like only speaking just to see if what I say comes out okay. It's like, I don't know. Fuck that. So over all those years, finally I figured it's time to just put it to rest. I don't even use it anymore. So there's one thing. I don't even fucking use Facebook anymore. It could be totally different. It could be a freaking heaven. Society, like, it could be the best place society has ever seen. I wouldn't know because I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it in years, literally 3 or 4 years. But I trashed it. Anyway, Snapchat, I purged and I kept the username on and I deleted it. Snapchat is a weird one because it's like, it's not like a super public one. It's more privatized, I guess. But at the same time, I was down with Snapchat. I said this on the stream like a couple weeks ago. I was down with Snapchat until they destroyed the like my story page, like on the right, when you scroll to the right, and it used to just be a list of stories, and now it's just like a little column of stories or a row of stories, and then just like ads, just like 1,000 ads underneath it. And it's like, what the hell happened there? Like I never clicked on them, but now I have friends that actually do click on those things, and I'm like, I don't know. It's not me personally that I'm having a problem with. Like, I'm seeing what it's doing to my real life friends. That's kind of what I'm talking about YouTube for. Like, I'm looking at what they're watching on YouTube and I'm comparing to myself. I'm like, oh my God, we're all watching shit. Like, I had a friend come over one night a couple weeks ago. He was on his phone sitting in my apartment on using the Snapchat, like the thing on the right, going through those really poo-poo stories. And I was like, what are you... I was like, do you actually watch those? You actually look at that site of Snapchat? What are you, fucking insane? And it's just like, you know, some BuzzFeed guy like, hey guys, here are the top 7 ice creams you never thought had gumdrops for eyeballs. And it's like, what the fuck are you watching, dude? Are you shitting me right now? You're in my fucking house. Anyways, you get the point. I was very distraught seeing that my real life friends had become like, just, I don't know, scrolling through these ads on the side of Snapchat. Also, when they added the map, that's when I really stopped using it. The whole Snap map, you scroll down, scroll up, whatever. And you got like a map of where everyone was. That really, like, that spun me. I was like, that put me into, like, it gave me a different perspective of like everything. I was like, whoa, that's fucking weird. Like, I don't give a shit where my friends are, and they shouldn't care where I am either. So that's when I stopped using it, but I actually deleted it just a couple of weeks ago. Like I said, kept the username just so nobody could take it for whatever reason. I don't know. I should probably just delete it, looking back. And yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all the social medias. Oh, Reddit, dude. I can't even don't even get me started with Reddit, dude. All right, whatever. It's a podcast. I'm going to talk about Reddit. Reddit's really bad. I think Reddit is really bad because it is really it's really deceivingly bad. Like, it doesn't seem so bad at first. When you first start using it, the first couple of years, it's like, this is legit. News, Reddit right on the front page. Dude, everything is legit. I'm getting real life news. The freshest memes. Everything's going great. You know, it's just deceiving. Like, especially as a young person, I think. Whenever you're on Reddit, I don't know. When I started using Reddit when I was in 8th grade, all the way up until like last year, 2 years ago. I was using Reddit daily, hours a day, just sifting through posts. I was a long-time lurker. However, when I did post, the post would do like fairly well. I'm pretty sure just because I'd figured out the Reddit like mindset, like just give it a good title, and you know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, Reddit, after a long time of using it, I just realized, wow, these people are fucking dumb. I realized all the people who lurked, the people who spoke the least were probably the ones who were the only ones that had anything like meaningful to say, and the commenters are just fucking dumb. They just say some dumb shit in the comments, and it's just like this big sausage fest of like, I don't even know, like just a sausage party of bandwagoning. What if you fucking disagree, you will be downvoted into the fucking to nowhere, no man's land. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's hateful. I agree, Al. It is fucking hateful. I agree with that. So that's what I think about Reddit. I used to dig it for so long, you know, just like growing up, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, going to college, everything. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I use Reddit every day. I'm a Redditor. No, fuck that, dude. Redditors are hateful. I agree, dude. That happened to me today. You just said something that was like not. Don't pay money to what you said that happened to me today. But are you saying like on Reddit you said something like controversial and then people just fucking. There literally have to be subreddits in order for you to share unpopular opinions. Like, there have to be certain specific areas where you can say things unpopularly and not be destroyed karma-wise. There's literally subreddits called // unpopular opinion. /r/no stupid questions. Like if you were to post those things anywhere else on the site, people would just fucking smite your ass. And it's like, I don't get it. I just don't. Now looking back, I don't understand how I liked it for so long. I think it was just because I was a lurker for so long and I didn't really understand, and I was just too busy reading headlines. That's another thing. Reddit is just a headline. Nobody actually reads the articles. People just upvote the fuck out of the articles, and then you have to go like read deep into the comments and also deep into the article to find the actual information. That's why I really don't like Reddit. Although it is very enticing as a young person because it seems so legit. That's what I'm saying. Like on the surface, it's very deceptive as a young person, I would say. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Albo says Reddit is okay if you're not talking about serious shit. That's true. But people take everything seriously on Reddit. You can talk about you can go on the live stream subreddit. You can go on any subreddit. People start taking everything seriously. You know what I mean? Oh, Don't Pay replied and said, this guy made a grate on the floor with a 3D printer. And I said it should be able to support weight if it's a grate on the floor, and everyone was like, shut up, it's fine. Are you saying it shouldn't have been able to? You got negative 30 votes. Oof. Unpopular opinions is stupid. There's not even unpopular opinions. That's true, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's a very hive-mindy feeling place. Over the years, I've just realized, I'm like, wow, dude, like, come on, guys, let's chill. I don't know. It's not that I'm not saying to bandwagon these sites. I'm just saying the reason that I have felt that I need to take a break from them, because they are all so, like, they all feel so negatively impacting on my day. This all started coming, like, more in light to me when I started. I know this sounds totally unrelated, but I promise you it really is related. I heard about and read a tiny portion of Marie Kondo's book about not cleaning, but just minimalism, I guess you could say, getting rid of things that don't matter to you and only keeping things that truly matter to your life. And ever since I got into cleaning, like my apartment, ever since I got into like picking things up and throwing things away that I don't need, I have learned social media is still an object of my daily life. Like, it's still a thing I use on the daily. That is one of the things that is actually very not meaningful. Like, it's something I really don't need. I don't hold it closely and near and dear to my heart. Even though Twitch is my profession, like, you know what I mean? I know this sounds insane, but I just see this so much differently than, I don't know, just watching endless content on YouTube for hours. That means just nothing at least we're talking about something substantial here. You know what I mean? And Reddit is just like this hateful place, and it's like, if I can't even enjoy that, then maybe I just need to leave. Like, I just need to not be there, you know? Yeah. So that's where cleaning almost enlightened me to not use social media so much. And that sounds crazy, but it's kind of all the same thing. Like, the whole point of her book was get rid of things that you don't like, or things that don't matter to you, or I'm trying to phrase it the exact way she did. I think the way she says it is, if you hold two items in your hand, which one brings you the least happiness? Which one brings you the least joy? And remove the ones that don't bring you joy. And if I like take Reddit on like a net positive, net negative, you know, where it would fall on the joy spectrum, it's definitely headed into the negative. It definitely started as a positive, and now it's like, you know, just going down. So Don't Pay Money to Webby says, dude, minimalism is great if you don't get over obsessive about it. I agree that it's very good to think about, and probably not something that one should go overboard with. I see some pretty overboard cases. Like, when we used to watch YouTube on stream a lot more, and there was that one dude, he had like nothing to cook with, no eating utensils. He had a mattress, a sheet, a blanket, a pillow, a backpack, a MacBook, a pen, and a notebook. That was literally his entire apartment. I was like, dude, what? He had and a toothbrush. He had a toothbrush And just soap. 1 bar of soap. That's it, dude. Anyways. Yeah, so I totally agree that you can overdo the minimalism thing. But at the same time, I think it's something that, I don't know, dude. I think a lot of Americans could stand to gain a little bit of insight from just deleting things that don't make them happy. I think the reason I see Twitch as such a positive outlet, and I know there's so many people that disagree with me because there's just a big ass, dude, there's just a big hate train right now against Twitch. And I understand the concerns, but at the same time, the reason I think Twitch is so positive is because it brings so many people who legitimately struggle on a day-to-day basis together. And I'm not saying that you guys are all freaking depressed or whatever. I'm just saying we all have problems, you know what I mean? And I think Twitch just is able to bring legitimate, normal, rational people with real problems together, and they can just talk and play games and just shit talk and do whatever, and everybody is at least happy for a little while. You know what I mean? You know, it just for a little while, at least we can just come together, put our differences aside, just fucking play some games, talk about whatever we want to talk about. Sure, I can't show you my dick. I can't show you my nipples. I can't even show you my asshole, but I can touch your brain. You know? So, there's that. Okay? Albo says, I think that everyone is depressed in life at one stage or another. I definitely think depression is a fluid spectrum. For sure. For sure, dude. For sure. I don't know if everyone... I don't know. I guess it just depends on the definition of depression. I'm not a freaking psychologist or anything, but for sure, yeah, at least anxiety. Come on, at least like anxiety and sadness we can all have, right? We all have had some sort of anxiety, sadness, or hard times. And at least on Twitch you can address them. Like you can talk about them. Whereas other places it's like, I don't know. It's weird. Sorry. Okay, here's one I haven't gotten to yet. Back to social media for a moment. Twitter. And I'm going to use this depression thing. It wouldn't be a good tweet if you just posted like, I'm depressed. You know what I mean? And the fact that I can say that, the fact that I can say it wouldn't be a good tweet, it just shows me like that it's a bad site. However, it is the only site, this is the only social media I actually keep. And the reason is I don't keep it for the same reason that most of you probably do. Most people who have Twitter, they add their real life friends, their real life relatives, whatever. They use it kind of like Facebook, almost interchangeably. I do not see it the same way. I see Twitter almost like a public Discord, if that makes any sense at all. Like, remove the voice channels, but make it a server that everybody's on, and that's Discord to me. You know, it's like, that's just how I see it, dude. It's just very, very public. It's very, I don't want to say anonymous because it's definitely not anonymous, but it's certainly more anonymous than Facebook. It's like a more anonymous version of Facebook or something. That's what it feels like to me. So the reason I don't delete it outright, I mean, I don't tweet. I don't read tweets. Like I don't get on my phone and read like Twitter feeds. I don't do that shit. The only reason I have Twitter is if people at me, I read what they at me on, and I'm like, haha, that's funny. If I want to tweet to you guys and say, hey, I'm live. Oh, I should have done that, by the way. Damn it. If I want to tweet and be like, yo, I'm live, or come check it out or whatever, and I want to like interact with you guys, it's kind of like Discord to me. So that's the one. It's okay if you use it in the right way. I think you could say that for all of them, but I think I've just found a good way to use Twitter. That's the reason I'm able to keep it. Like, I don't use it in a toxic way, therefore I can keep it. That's how I justify it in my own head. What's up, Anus Repairman? Welcome to the podcast, the first podcast. We're now an hour and 4 minutes into it, which is where I should put another advertisement and say, I got to do one of these things. Don't worry, I'm gonna get much better at this. did you know if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime? If you're watching this on YouTube, you should come join us at twitch.tv/jimintz_TV for next week's podcast at Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to do this every Wednesday, talk about all kinds of stuff. Next one will be way more planned. It's going to be epic. It's going to be legit. And now we're back. It's just that easy. Well, we're getting so good at this so fast. Wow, that's amazing. The topics. And so far, we covered a couple of things. We covered what it was like being a streamer for a whole year straight, full-time, grinding every day, multiple 10-plus hours, 12-plus hours a day. We talked about, what was our middle subject? Our third subject has been social media. Our middle subject was something on the terms of, I forgot. That's awkward. I should write this down for next time. Lane Train says, Twitter's just trash flying at you from everywhere, whether you want it or not. That's how Discord is too, I guess. So yeah, that's that. I just kind of see them on the same wavelength. And the reason that my brain is able to like process them the same way is the only reason I'm able to actually use Twitter, because I don't see Discord as like, I know Discord is definitely social media, but my brain just doesn't comprehend it that way. The way I see it is like a big ass group chat with my friends. I don't know. So much noise, so much falseness. Okay, I agree about that, Albo, in regards to Twitter, because I've seen other people. Personally, I'm not trying to shout out Mars. I'm not trying to throw Mars on the bus here. But Mars is fucking always on Twitter. I'm like, dude, that shit is like bad. Like, come on, we gotta change something. Like, we are seeing like we set up on her phone like the little screen time thing on iOS 13. Of like how much time she's spending on apps, just to show her. I'm like, do you realize like how many hours a day just like mindless? Literally one time we're sitting at dinner. She got out of I was driving. She was on Twitter, put her phone in her pocket. We walk up to the restaurant, and as we're walking inside, I say, what did you just read on Twitter? No idea. She had no idea, dude. No idea, dude. About the thing she literally had just read on, like, I'm like, that's what it's like. That's what YouTube is too. Like just mindless, endless content. You're just watching and just like, it's just in one ear out the other. Just like, just this brainless, you know what I mean? Mars, my girlfriend. I should probably point that out to the podcast listeners on YouTube. Here's first time here. What's up, guys? How are you? That's awkward. Anyways. That's epic. Anyways, I knew Superman. How are you? Dumping Money to Webby says, I heard they are considering making infinite scrolling in social media apps illegal. What? That's never gonna happen, dude. That is never gonna happen. Oh man, I wish. I freaking wish, dude. No, not really. I don't wish for that. That would be that. I feel like that's an extreme step, but that. I don't think just because we can't. Let me point out something here. I want to just go back and kind of override everything I've said about social media. And like, let's just, everybody look, everybody stop, pay attention. Everything I said about social media has a lot less to do with the social media site and a lot more to do with the people using the social media site. I don't think just because the people misuse it that they should put, like I don't know, law, like litigation or laws against social media, you know what I mean? I don't think we should ban infinite scrolling on apps just because we misuse it. You know what I mean? That's like banning cigarettes because people get addicted to cigarettes and they freaking die from cancer. That's their choice. I mean, you know what I mean? If they want to make that choice, that's fine. If they want to make their choice freaking endless scrolling all day, that's fine. I'm just saying for somebody who, like me, or maybe some of you guys in the chat, who might want to improve your daily life quality and happiness, maybe scrolling for literally ever on Twitter is just not a very good way to do so. But maybe it is. Who fucking knows? Maybe you guys get fucking hard as rocks and come all over hot, steamy tweets about the tea. That good old tea. Here's that mother tea. Delicious. I didn't even realize I had tea in there until like just now, and it was so nice. Don't pay money to Webby says it's because of an addictive feature. Pyro, when he says infinite scrolling, he's referring to, and let's go over what infinite scrolling even is. On Twitter, you can literally scroll forever. You can just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. YouTube, same thing. It'll just keep recommending infinitely, just forever. It's not really infinite technically, but you couldn't possibly ever scroll to the speed at which videos are being uploaded. So there will always be another video there for you, right? That's what infinite scrolling is. There's so many tweets out there, you couldn't scroll fast enough to read them all. So it is virtually, practically unlimited. So it's infinite. You can just read away forever and ever. And it's kind of addicting. And Don't Pay Money to Wubby is saying that he's read about possibly illegalizing that feature on apps, which is, by the way, that's in a ton of apps. That's like most apps list that as a feature. Like there's content forever. Like you can watch forever. And that sounds amazing at first. It's like, hell yeah, there's like unlimited things to watch. But then they start recommending you things that they're almost certain you're going to click on, ensuring that you'll stay on their site for longer, watching more ads, etc., more watch time, more money for them, less time for you and your day. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, Albo says, well, cigarettes will be banned, and that's why cocaine and other drugs are illegal. I guess that's true. I guess I don't see social media as that addictive yet. Maybe one day we're going to freaking find out that it's like worse than cancer. Who freaking knows, dude? I have no idea. I'm sure it's not that bad, but you know what I mean? I don't know. We're seeing very short term now. Like I said, I made my Facebook account in 2008. Facebook wasn't around too much longer before I made my account. And that's about as far as we go back with social media. So I've been here to see a lot of it. I would say most of it. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say I've seen most of it, even though I'm pretty young. I grew up with the internet. I was born in 1998. I grew up on the internet. I was literally one of the first generations to literally live on the internet growing up. I was very fortunate and got to use and have very good access to the internet for my entire life. Practically, from the time I can remember. So I think it's safe to say that I have a pretty good understanding about the way I feel, or the way I'm talking about what I feel. You know what I mean? I feel like my argument's pretty valid only because it's been my entire life up to this point. You know what I mean? So, Pyro says he only scrolls to see until he sees stuff that he's already seen, which is like 5 minutes. Lamau. So I guess sometimes that's possible. For example, like on Instagram, if you don't follow too many people and they don't post to it regularly. But even Instagram has a discover page. Like if you click on the home button and go to the discover page. Oh, sorry. I keep burping. It's infinite. And it's just catered to what you click on. If you click on a boob with big tits, guess what, dude? Next time you refresh that discover page, guess what? That is going to be on it, dude. Let me tell you. Speaking from experience, not really. What if you see all the tweets ever, says I am the Penguin. I don't think it's possible. That's what I'm saying. Your thumbs literally could not scroll at the speed at the rate at which tweets are actually being posted by everyone. Now, if you're only browsing tweets of people who you follow, yeah, sure, you're gonna hit a wall when it's like you read every tweet anyone you follow has ever retweeted or quote tweeted or posted. And yeah, sure. But then you still have the discover page. Again, all these websites have discover pages. They all have recommended pages, which are practically endless content. And by practically, like I said, your thumbs can't move fast enough in order to view all the videos. There isn't enough time in the day. I think what is the metric? I'm going to look this up. How many hours of YouTube videos are uploaded every minute? Let's get this metric here. This was in 2017. 300 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. You can't watch 300 hours in a minute. I have very bad news, ladies and gentlemen. Very bad news. You cannot watch that much content in 1 minute. Therefore, it's endless. You can't watch it all. On maybe if you had 10,000 years or 100, I don't know how long that would take to watch everything, but I don't know how many total hours. Anyways. Albo says, I like the idea of religion, but it will never be done right. That is going to be our next podcast. Ha ha. That is our next podcast for next week. We're definitely not going to get into that one. I don't know if it's actually going to be the next podcast, and don't hold me to it, but definitely not going to talk about it here on this one. Next time I'll come with more facts. I'll come with more hard details. The truth, that hard-hitting truth, you know what I mean? Open 18,000 Chrome tabs to watch all 300 hours. I suppose that's possible. You know, you could... Sorry, I just saw a DM that was funny. Yeah, no. It's anyways, you get the point. Endless social media is pretty freaking bad for your brains, all right? I think. I'm pretty sure. I've been convinced. I have convinced myself, quite frankly, that it is not very yummy for your brain, because I don't know, it's just not very, it does the dirty, it does that nasty to you, you know what I mean? But other than that, I think we've hit some pretty good topics today. What do we go over? We went over, coming back, what it's like to be back here. By the way, it's great to be back. I was, like I said earlier, very nervous to start the stream today. I was literally pacing for about an hour before. Like at 5 o'clock, I turned on my PC and I was like, okay. Heart was racing. I just kept pacing back and forth. Had no idea what I was going to talk about today. I had a loose idea, but I was like, I don't know. But we ended up talking about, Twitch streaming, and I don't know what the second thing was again for some reason. It was at 27 minutes in. I remember that. At 27 minutes in, I was like, okay, we're 27 minutes in. Here's the next topic. And then we talked about, it was about YouTube, about how much I don't like YouTube right now. Thank you for the follow, by the way. It was about how much I really am not a fan of YouTube right now. And then our third topic, which is at 38 minutes and all the way up until now, was why social media is just poo-poo brain. Just, Alinity. That's right. XQC. That's what it was at 27 minutes. Alinity drama and XQC drama and Twitch drama. I was going to talk about that, but I think that's a whole nother podcast about why I have a notepad that I was writing all these podcast ideas down on, and the title of it was Fuck Shane Dawson. That's what I titled. That'll be the title of that podcast. Fuck Shane Dawson. Why YouTube drama is just a fat pile of horse shit. It is so shitty, dude. Just fucking scat, dude. That is like literally pea brain. If you actually actively are involved and watch and support and are going out of your way to just eat up all this freaking drama on YouTube. Come on, dude. What are you doing with your life? We are here for such a finite amount of time. Anyways, that is a whole nother podcast. We're going to get into that at a later date. That being said, I think we should just go ahead and wrap up this very first podcast. I know it's very short. Like I said, we used to stream for a long time. I'm trying to change some things. I think change is good. I think it'd be better if we were a little bit more, ended on a good note instead of ending all tired. I want to shout out really quick in the chat. I'll go ahead and send out these shout outs. Everybody who's watching on YouTube, if anybody watches on YouTube, please come join us next week. It'll be 7 days from whenever this up. Oh, I can't promise that. Next week, what is that? August 7th, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for our next podcast, which will be about something that we'll talk about. I'll post links to the Discord, to the Twitch channel, all that kind of stuff in the description. below. And who was I going to shout out? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Cracky. Cracky gave me some really insightful information about streaming recently and just seems to be a very good person. So shout out to Cracky. Shout out Inedible Kirby. He's just a good guy. He's just a good, relatable guy with a cute old personality and a big brain. So go give them a follow or whatever. And yeah, next stream will be on Friday. Today is Wednesday. Next stream will be 2 days from now. Friday, I'll do a cooking stream at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, followed by on Saturday, we're going to be doing a gaming stream. You can find all the information on the Discord. That's the best place to get in touch with everybody, including everybody you're seeing in the chat right now, because they're all members of the Discord. Isn't that right? Right, everybody? We're all in that Discord, aren't we? And that's about it. What is I saying anything else? Sunday is what am I doing on Sunday? Oh yeah, it's Sub Sunday. If you're a supporter of the stream, if you subscribe for free with Amazon Prime, or if you pay $5 a month to subscribe to the stream because you're a good person, and you get free custom emotes if you subscribe. Anyways, if you subscribe to the stream on Sunday, it's Sub Sunday, baby. We're doing the Sub Sellout Sunday. It's gonna be epic. That's also at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been my absolute pleasure giving this podcast to all of you today. It's been an epic gamer moment. And we'll talk next on Friday. Thank you all so very much for being epic. Enjoy your Thursdays and your evening.